Played in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has a look up. Here comes the cross. Can he finish? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bullet. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he lines up a big header! Off the post! Argentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Argentina with the corner. They're first. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Haaland. Always onto this. Cruyff! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Pedri. 15 minutes till half-time. Valverde. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, this is a great... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass, and it's Ronaldinho. Valverde is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Robertson receives it in a wide position. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Robertson. Well-timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? Haaland receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Applies the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That has been cut short. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. And there is the half-time whistle. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 15. Lo
And the
reemplazará
second half gets
número
underway.
17.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Not the most accurate pass. Back into the middle, played out wide. The ball has bounced loose now. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Best. Can he get it through? Now it's Isak. And he's onside. He is judged, surely! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's having a go!
That was venomous.
Alexander-Arnold. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the...
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Arsenal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Raul. Shot at goal! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hit it. Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 21.
Final checks on the
Número
touchline.
7.
A change
Entran
about to occur.
Número 6. Número 8.
Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Best. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. And it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Looking for the run. Now it's Isak. Oh, no joy this time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Isak. Looking to play him in. And the pass is into... And he's following up! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
He's gone for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Arsenal making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, super find. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Iniesta. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Stood up well to him there. And that is a little undercooked. Iniesta. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Iniesta tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Howson attempts a clearance. And that will be the final act. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.